Well, following a little research, I find that the late night report was not correct. As frequently happens, somebody has mistaken me for the Kent Krueger that writes like B-grade fiction, the Cork O'Connor detective series, kind of centering on an economically defunct part of the U.S., Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, parts of Wisconsin, kind of centers on that area. And of course, because he describes local things, it's going to sell to the local people. He's been pimping his books forever. I don't know I don't think he's ever had one option for a movie or whatever. I never read his stuff. I guess I really shouldn't be criticizing him. But I'd say just by the fact that he's mostly had to resort to the web. And I mean, have you ever heard of William Kent Krueger? No. Actually, when we're about the same age, pretty close to it. When I was born, there was only two Kent Kruegers. There was William Kent and then me, and you already have my first initial. I'm not William Kent Krueger. I don't write fiction. I did in high school and college as a requirement, A+. Certainly, I'm sure a better writer than him. I just don't find it fiction to be interesting at all because it's not true. I have been a writer of science and a writer of history and of truthful. All my stuff is nonfiction prose. I really don't like fiction. I feel like most of it's a waste of time. I'd come to the conclusion by the time I was about 19, 20 years old that in no way was I going to get into fiction, because I think really anybody can write saleable fiction, and it's really, the real skill is writing abstracts. I have a genius for that, and writing technical prose and historical prose, nonfiction, no bullshitting around. So, thanks for the warning, Josh, but I'm pretty sure, because I was worried because you can really butcher me, on TikTok, under the Fair Usage Act. That's what they frequently do. TikTok exists for character assassins. I know my eyes are always darting around because, like I said, I have to be hyper vigilant. I actually waited quite a while to come to this spot because I didn't want to run into the morning crowd constantly offering me Starbucks coffee, which is the most undrinkable. Food's okay, but the most undrinkable coffee around, or that I know of at all. Pretty much, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That answers your question. I am not William Kent Krueger. I am T. Kent Krueger. What does that stand for? Theodore, Theophilus? I'll let you guess. But I was famous and in global publications long before William Kent Krueger ever wrote his first novel, fictional novel. So there you go. Sorry I had to waste 3 or 4 minutes of your time to explain the difference. Actually, since I became famous, there are Kent Kruegers all over. Krueger is a very common German, second most common German name in the world. Now there must be at least 50. And you'll see it start actually on the West Coast. That's where I was getting the most publicity. And then move around. There must be at least 50 Kent Kruegers in Texas, in the United States now. So, hope that explains it. Later. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. I'm out of here.